The Constitution of Kenya singles out the President of the Republic of Kenya as a symbol of national unity, requiring him to promote and safeguard the unity of the nation. Has President William Ruto lived up to this constitutional requirement amidst the ongoing political dispute with the opposition? Last Sunday's political truce, laced with, quote, brotherly statement by the president and the subsequent relapse to the famous name-calling that characterized the concluded political campaigns, has raised questions over the role of the presidency with regards to statesmanship and leadership during a political crisis. NTV's political affairs reporter Vincent Odur interrogates the matter.
I urge my brother Raila Odinga and the opposition to call off the demonstrations.
Last Sunday, during President William Ruto's address to the nation, a section of Kenyans were surprised when President Ruto referred to his political rival Raila Odinga as his brother and friend, after not using such words to refer to Odinga in the past 5 years. As the head of state, the move seemingly depicted Ruto as the bigger brother and a statesman whose shoulder the country's unity and political stability rested on as envisaged in the constitution. However, a few days later,
so tunamwambia mzee wa kitendawili, handshake hakuna, cooperation hakuna, ingine inaitwa nusu mkate hakuna.
But does Ruto's position as president deny him the luxury of speaking like any other politician in the streets? Veteran politician Njeru Kathangu argues the president can't run away from statesmanship.
If you are the president and the executive, you are the unifier. You are supposed to make sure that people unite. You are the symbolic figure in unity of society. And the president cannot walk away from that symbolism, because the minute he walks away, then there is shaky grounds for the whole society. Something I can say about presidencies: if you kept your mouth shut, it doesn't mean you are stupid or foolish. You are simply displaying intelligence. It requires some silence to understand why people are emotionalized.
Despite President Ruto and Odinga having worked together before, acrimony between them escalated after the famous 2018 handshake between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Odinga that seemingly sidelined Ruto from the very government, despite being the second in command.
Where is it that they became enemies? God knows. But if you are enemies, let it not be displayed in a society and communities like Kenya. Why? Because it is going to provoke violence, and it is going to keep people thinking that these two people are simple warriors instead of national warriors. And the national warriors are supposed to fight for their people, not to keep people fighting themselves. But one of the things that he said and he repeated is that huyu mzee wa kitendawili. Hey, that is what he has been talking all the time he was campaigning. Why does he want to remind us that kumbe we actually elected people based on insults?
The opposition has accused President Ruto's administration of replacing state officers allied to the former regime.
Presidents have followed some communities to eliminate their voices, to eliminate their power. You cannot. As a president and government, what is expected of you, particularly in Kenya, where now we have got about 45 or more communities, is this: that each one of the communities will feel equal to the other.
Now all eyes are on President Ruto in relation to the country's political stability, since the buck stops with him as the head of state. Vincent Odur, NTV.